Sometimes if you're in a class, it's really important for you to read those articles, to dredge through that language so that you'll be able to learn the terms to use them later in the class. I distinctly remember that in the Intro to Sociology class, actually, it was for me. Wow, that was some solid reading. But sometimes it doesn't matter, and you could just ask AI to summarize an article for you that you find. You'd have to provide it in a manner that it can read, but summarize the article for you, and then you'll know whether it has information that you need. And I'm just thinking, you could also tell it to read the article and locate some information. I just thought of that right now. So if you wanted the AI to summarize an article, I think you need to specify what it is that you want and how you want it provided back to you. So how many words do you want in the summary? Do you want 50 words? Do you want 500 words? What if it's a 30-page article? What do you want back? And what format? Do you want one single paragraph? Do you want an outline? Could do an outline for you. Tell it how you want it formatted, and then what is the reading or experience level of the reader. So if you're going to be doing something for children, you wouldn't want the summary to be provided to a professional in the field. I actually made two examples for you so you can see the difference. And by the way, not all of the platforms can access the live internet or not up to date internet, and it depends on which platform and whether it's the paid or free version, which you can probably guess by now. So we'll start with this idea. Act as an experienced reader who can summarize what they read. Read and summarize the article at the link below. Not on the example, I have the link. And now what do I want it to do? Create a summary of approximately 150 words. Assume the reader is of middle school age and has no knowledge of AI. And then there will be a second version following. Now you'll be able to see the difference between the results. Here's the one that I wrote for the middle school age. And by the way, it's an article about AI. And so it says, have you wondered how Netflix recommends shows you might like or how self-driving cars work? That's the magic of artificial intelligence. Do you see that the tone of the language, the simplicity of the word choices, short sentences, and so on? So it's written for that age-specific group. Not many details in there. If I read that, I would be very dissatisfied. Let's see what we can do if we change the prompt a little bit. And this time, I'm going to say, from the same article, create a 100-word summary. That's pretty short. So for a computer professional who has basic AI knowledge. So I'm a professional and I'm just learning about AI, but I know about computers. So now it says, this is a document about how artificial intelligence works. It discusses the basics of AI, including how it is used to power products and services. It also discusses different types of AI as well as the disciplines that make up AI and so on. It gives a much more still a summary of the article bullet. It's much more detailed and it includes the specific sections that would appear in the article. If you look at, oh, by the way, I'll just show you. How does AI work? Basics to know. And this is the original article that I gave it to read. So it saves me dredging through and finding all of the specific parts if I can have AI either summarize it or look for details for me.